Janiah, even before the injury, there was a lot of games you were a non-factor. So what happened last night for you to be such a key role in what went on?
Not to discredit anything you're saying, but I think I definitely, not scoring, it doesn't mean I'm not a non-factor on the team. Me being on the court, I have a plus 10 something in defense, so my presence on defense means a lot. But last night, like I said, nothing but God. That was all glory to God. The concussion, I had a lot of time just to be by myself, and being by yourself, you just have time to think. And I appreciate God talking to me the way He did, and all my glory belongs to Him now. So that's all that was. God did that.
Thanks for correcting me. I should have said a big factor. In my estimation, definitely not a non-factor.
Yes, sir.
My apologies.
You're okay.
Do you feel as though that last night's game was maybe the most complete game that you guys have played, and then how do you build off of that?
I'm really proud of us as a team. I feel like one thing Johnny said on the whiteboard was to be unbothered. And I think that we did a really good job of a team just to making sure that it was always next play. If a ref made a bad call, if we missed a shot, if we turned the ball over, it was always next play. And I think us being unbothered really helped us win that game, just to make sure that we had a level head throughout the game. So I think it was a pretty complete game. I mean, it's one of our better games, but there's always room to improve.
After you guys beat Missouri at Missouri for your first SEC road victory, I asked Coach Taylor about getting to try go back on the road immediately.
Right.
Lost at Florida. Now you get the same kind of thing, win on the road, and then immediately another road chance. So what do you think you guys learned from the last time that you're able to apply on this road trip in Lexington?
I think it's just being ready. Joni has preached to us it's time for us to take the next step, and I think the next step for us is to put 2 good games together consecutively. That's something we've struggled with, obviously, especially on the road. I think this is going to be a big test for us to, our focus, our discipline, coming off of a big win, just making sure we stay locked in, regardless of how good we played, who our opponent is. We have to come in with the same mindset and focus and put another win together, because road wins are important, especially stringing 2 together. We need to prove that we can do that. So.
Sure. Is there any added emphasis on this next one because you get back to 500 in SEC play?
What does that mean?
Like we be even. Like
right now
5
we're
and
5.
5. We be 5 and 5. I mean, yeah, I think obviously we need to win games. Obviously that would be good for our record, but I mean we need to go in and win that game and continue to do what we're supposed to do. So yeah.
What would you attribute to that one stretch? I guess third quarter was y'all held them scoreless for I think 7 minutes, something like that. What was I guess what were y'all turning up to shut them down?
I don't know. Joni called that one timeout. I think
that's all we needed. Yeah,
it lit a fire under us. We got in that timeout. She kind of yelled at us. I think it gave us that motivation we needed. And going into halftime, we know they're a tough team, so we knew they were going to come out firing. We were going to take some punches, but I think we were prepared for that. Joni prepared us for that, and we remained level-headed, and we continued to do what we did in the first half. So.
And did y'all after the play at the end of the half and they was that a point? Like I know y'all were going to want to come out playing well in the third quarter, regardless, of course, but in terms of knowing that they were going to have to go through a feeling out process, losing a key player, maybe similar to even just during the course of regular half if someone gets in foul trouble. Was that an extra emphasis of, hey, we need to capitalize early on in this half while they're still kind of adjusting to this new thing for them and pounce on that?
We knew they were getting cussed out at halftime. We knew they were getting screamed at. We knew they were in trouble at halftime. So we knew that they were going to come out with a certain fire. So Johnny just told us to make sure that we punch first. Because if they punched us first, then it could have been a whole different game. So we should make sure we just kept that same intensity and that same fire that we had in the first half and tried to carry it over into the second half. And, I'm really proud of this team. We did that and came out with the win.
What about that end of the first half? Were you just sticking up for a teammate? It's hard to tell on television, but that's what I would guess.
Definitely. Soleil's my little sis. I don't play about her for real. So something had to be said. And honestly, I'm not proud of the tech, but something was said and it turned into the play being reviewed, and what happened.
if you knew they were getting cussed out half the time, what was it like inside y'all's locker room?
Joni was like,
pretty
she was-
cool.
yeah, she was cool. She was after we had got
After the timeout.
right after we had got our fair share of our wrath, but after that timeout, Joni was pretty calm. She came back to us, as the poised calm Joni we know. So yeah, we were fine. We just make sure we had a level head and make sure that incident at the end of the half didn't sway us in any way.
So Lauren, you did miss last year. So you have a game like that. Are you still getting better or are you more comfortable, or were you that way like 10, 15 games ago? You're just in the grind. How's that work when you did miss that year?
Yeah, I think I'm always getting better. I think my coaches, my teammates, they're continuing to instill confidence in me. Just getting comfortable. I think my teammates are just finding me in the right places and getting me good shots, things like that. So I mean, credit to my teammates and my coaches. But I think I'm always going to have room to improve. But I think I'm getting better with each game. So.
Kind of along similar lines to that, Janiah, I know your first 2 years have been a little disjointed with injuries here and there. Do you feel like how big was last night for you? Not just performance wise, but I guess in terms of feeling like, okay, this is kind of where I can be all the time, and I can kind of move past the stop and start.
My like Lauren said, like my teammates are really like my rock. After the game in the locker room, India's like, well, hey, like it's good to see you. Like I'm glad that you're back. You know what I'm saying? So Sahara sending me text messages, making sure that I'm okay, and telling me just keep pushing. My teammates really believe in me, and my coaches as well. So it feels really good for to come out the way that it did. But literally, I wouldn't be where I'm at without God and without my teammates and my coaches.
What about the three-pointers? You haven't shot a lot of three-pointers. And you step up and drain the first one, and then I didn't even go back. I mean, it's been a while since you hit 3 out of 5.
Facts.
What about the three-pointer?
I just been in the gym, you know what I'm saying? I just been in the gym, getting up shots, and just, like I said, being alone by yourself, it makes you think about things that, you know what I'm saying, makes you want to change your ways. And so just me getting in the gym, getting up shots, and like I said, my teammates and my coaches believe me to take the shot is even more important. So definitely just having them on my side and, staying at my craft.
All right, thank you all.
Thank you guys.